ready now.
Hello.
Oh, God, sorry.
Burped?
Too much coffee. Burped. iPhone, we're ready. We're pumped.
Oh, you got a little wallet on the back of your phone.
You not seen that?
No, so next time they nick your phone, they're going to get your cards as well.
Isn't that lucky that happened to be left in the car? I'd left that in the car.
So that is a magnetic...
It's a magnet wallet, Apple Wallet there, on the back of the phone. And when the two guys in the balaclavas...
Why have you got cards, just out of interest? And I never...
If the phone's dead.
Why is your phone dead?
Well, it's me. I've
Right.
probably not charged it.
Mikey looks like he's got something to say about this.
What's wrong? What's your problem?
I do.
You're an Apple guy. You don't like my phone? You don't
got
like
a
the
card
Apple Wallet?
anymore?
Don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, I don't.
What's
No, I've got
right?
to say, I don't like it.
What's the
I feel like
point?
we're in the... what's the Star Wars bar? My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
What's the
hang
point?
on. Do you have a wallet?
No.
I do. Similar size to that.
Yeah, but I've got a wallet and it's in one place.
Oh.
What I also didn't like is the way you just pulled that wallet out. So
What's wrong with
it was
that?
just, you went, yes, I have. It was that sort of like, I'll tell you what it reminded me of. David Brent, when he pulls over in his car and says, I am in my office now. I could
I just,
So
why do I
wallet,
need that to magnet to my phone?
For YouTube viewers, this is a wallet that just...
For anyone that's not watching this, Sean has got a shit wallet on his phone. But for anyone that can't see what we're talking about, Sean has got a shit wallet attached to it. For those who don't have the benefit of the visual on this, he's got a shit wallet. He's got a shit wallet on his phone. He's got a shit wallet on his phone.
I like my wallet. Okay,
Okay.
and instead of well, you're saying what's the benefit and what's the point?
Yeah.
Everything's in one place. It's on my phone. What's what?
Yeah, but that's going to fall off, isn't it?
Everything's in one place.
Yeah.
Such a, like...
What?
I mean, it's just... I almost said something there which I really would have regretted, but it's just like... Yeah,
Boomer?
that's it. No, the opposite of that, but it's just like, yeah, everything's in one place. So I've got my keys, I've got my phone, I've got my wallet.
That's what I love.
Why?
I love it.
I've got my phone's in
What was that noise?
That wasn't. What's the benefit of that?
Yeah, I know.
It's in your pocket anyway.
Zero benefit.
It's in your pocket.
Right, and so when I take my phone out, I've taken everything out.
All that's going to happen is that's
Just
going to
gonna
brush
slide off.
against
Yeah,
the
and it
edge of
hasn't
your
done,
pocket.
and it hasn't done so far.
I don't believe you.
No, I don't believe him either.
Well, it hasn't done. It's still there, isn't it?
I don't.
Quite a good magnet, to be fair.
Oh, is
It's
it?
Apple. It's Apple.
I wouldn't have it if it wasn't
It's
Apple.
an Apple wallet.
It's an
That's
Apple wallet.
too far.
What are you talking about?
You
Well,
can't have an
t-shirt,
Apple wallet.
an Apple headband. Here he is. That's old Apple Sean. What, these? They're my Apple trainers, mate.
Things are Tim cooking.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Awful.
No, it's not bad.
Awful.
But you don't even have a
would
wallet. So what?
if I hadn't met you and you were sort of like saying, "Oh, you can never." What is it? The saying about a first impression? You can never get a chance to make a first impression again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would make a bad first impression. If I'd met you, go, "Oh, my name's Sean." Sorry, I just put my phone on the side. You go, "Oh, what's that?" You go, "Oh, so I've got a wallet on my phone." I go, "Fucking hell, we've got one here." You go, "Oh yeah, the good thing about that is everything's in one place."
Yeah, I got to admit, I like Apple, but I don't
I would
really see
immediately
the benefit
say,
of
"Sorry,
that.
I'm gonna have to keep this short. I've got to be somewhere."
No, I can't. It's two. Yeah, I mean, it's 2-1, but I don't know what I just don't understand how you're not getting it all in one. I mean, we all want everything to be in one place, don't we? That's where I want everything is in one.
It's
place.
in my pocket.
Yeah, but your
I
wallet
like
and your
sort of
phone
various
is.
things scattered around in various places that I can't remember where.
Yeah,
they are.
exactly.
Yeah, no.
This is.
But I don't know. Yeah, so I would counter that it might just be better to keep your phone charged at all times. You don't need the card anymore.
True.
I mean, yeah.
How much was that?
I don't know.
I reckon it was about 85.
I'm going to look it up.
I reckon
Apple
it was
wallet.
about £100.
Oh, right.
If we're going to do Apple, right, I have had this around my wrist
70 quid.
for
Yeah,
about 2
wasn't
months.
far off.
For about 2 months, it's been around my wrist.
Yep.
Just a shiny wristband that, if you hold down, tells you the time. I don't use this Apple Watch. This is the bit. If we're going to go for Apple, this
Yeah,
is
I
an
hate
absolute con. Brainwashing people. Do not buy the Apple Watch.
Yeah,
This is an
yeah.
anti-ad. This is an absolute disgrace, this product. I
That
can't
said, if you would like us to sponsor any products, let's talk.
please. You don't use it.
Yeah.
A watch is for
I
the
would
time.
use that more than an Apple Wallet.
I'm telling you guys.
You have to
I'm telling
charge
you.
it every
You have to charge
night.
You're meant to charge this every night. Do you
That's
understand? I'm meant to
insane.
take this
You have
off.
to charge your phone every night, don't you?
Yeah, but that's different. That's one thing. I can handle that.
I
Another
only wear a
thing-
watch so that I know how long I've been on stage for.
Yeah.
That's it.
The whole
I
point
bought a
of
new G-Shock while I was in Edinburgh. Never mentioned, actually, the train journey back from Edinburgh.
oh,
Pause.
Yeah?
Rewind. What's G-Shock?
The Casio, like 90s, the sort of big, chunky digital watches, a G-Shock.
Oh, cool.
can I just before you tell your editor's story, just chuck in the whole reason watches are good is because they're mechanical and they don't use power. That's
Yeah.
what they're there for. They're
You-
reliable to tell the
stopped
time.
my train anecdote for can I just say the reason watches are good is because they're mechanical.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Mikey.
Sorry, I'm sure this story's scintillating, but can I just say the reason that watches are good is because they're mechanical.
Thank you,
What-
Mikey.
They are. Well, sorry, Edinburgh.
That's too late now. That's a proper couple's argument, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, I was just going to say, well, go on then, say what you're going to say. Well, I'm not going to say it now. No, I'm not going to say it now. If what you were going to say is so much more interesting, it's fine. You obviously don't want to hear it. It's fine. I just won't bother
I'd
saying
really like to hear the Edinburgh story.
it.
Please.
But watches are mechanical, and therefore,
The point of them is that you should be able to tell the time whenever. Like you can tell the time on your phone, can't you? But the whole point of a watch is if your phone runs out of battery or so, it's reliable. It's there
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
And that thing just defeats.
oh, I see.
That's not happening. It's just like having another small
It's
phone on
terrible.
your,
Don't
on
worry,
so
your
we'll,
bad.
we'll edit that out.
Well, so
we'll just edit that bit out. It's fine.
No, hang on. What, sorry, watches still have batteries.
I can't believe this.
Yes. No,
Watches
they don't.
still
No,
have
they
batteries.
don't.
That
Most
little
watches-
silver bit, that little round battery.
Mikey, that
No, that's a
microphone
digital
head
watch.
clashes with that, I have to say, lovely sweatshirt that you're wearing.
Thank you very much.
You're-
I got it from Jago in Tembe.
Yes. Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
Dear friend of mine, Dowie, that you keep bumping into in Wales.
Yeah, bumped into him in the
He
middle
said
of
you were
nowhere.
coming out of a hedge.
I was coming out of a hedge, yeah. Yeah, I was coming out of a hedge, yeah.
I got a message off Dowie who listens to this.
What's
Said,
going
well,
on?
I've just bumped into Mikey again. I said, what?
It was weird.
He
It was
walking
in the
through
middle
some
of
sort
nowhere.
of countryside
And that-
hedgerow lane.
Yeah, yeah. And I popped out of the walkway. I mean, I didn't actually just get out of a
He
hedge.
didn't actually say you were coming out of a hedge.
Oh, but I really was coming out of a hedge.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
There's like, you know, like the little walkways that go between two hedges. Walked out of that. He's there jogging. I went, what the fuck?
But if you are visiting Tembe or Narberth, he has an excellent shop.
And he doesn't sell Apple Watches.
No,
is
he
crucial.
wouldn't go near them.
Now,
I think it's, from what you've been saying, it's like your favourite shop now.
It's amazing. It honestly is amazing. All the clothes in there are lovely.
I quite like your yellow socks.
They're also from there.
This guy is head to toe in Jago.
Yeah. The shoes are not from Jago, but they're the type of shoes that he may sell.
Yeah.
In Jago.
He's got good taste.
Lovely, lovely shop.
Right.
Anyway,
you.
if I can at some point, it would be great to tell you about my train journey back
Sorry,
from Edinburgh.
as you
We
were.
want to hear.
You
You didn't do the sleeper train.
didn't do the sleeper train.
Greatest night's sleep I've
10:52.
ever had.
I paid extra to not go via London because going via London, it means I get off at Waterloo and I have to get over to either King's Cross or Euston. As we know, I don't get the tube because I get claustrophobic, so it means I'll have to get an Uber or a
You got a
bus.
fucking direct to Winchester.
No, you can go to Birmingham and then change once.
Oh!
Or
Right.
Wolverhampton, as it was in this case. Nice. Like, it's two sort of like decent sized journeys. On the way up, Avanti, shout out to Avanti, credit where credit's due. The Wi-Fi on there was good enough for me to be able to watch the football on
Shut
Sky.
up.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's
What?
annoying.
What's Avanti?
It's a train, like Avanti West Coast.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I kind of, I was annoyed because I was like, oh, fucking hell, Saints are playing while I'm going to be on the train. And then I don't even know what compelled me to look. But I was able to, get Sky. So I watched the Ipswich Saints game and then I watched the Forest game.
Quite funny use of the word, even though it's the right word to use. It's quite funny use of the word compelled. I don't know what compelled me.
I sound like I'm giving evidence. I don't know what it was that compelled me to go on my Sky Go app, but I did. And I was delighted to discover that the Wi-Fi was strong enough for me to watch what was left of, which was about 60 minutes, an hour, of the Saints game. Anyway, my fortunes were not so good on the way back.
You're not playing sorry, I know we don't normally talk about football. I cannot believe you're not playing Ronnie Edwards.
We have played him, haven't we? Once, yeah. Yeah.
I just read that you weren't playing him. I was like, what?
What happened with you on Saturday? I forgot about that.
Okay.
You got beat 7-1 by Coventry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was unbelievable.
I'm wondering what can you say?
Yeah.
Typical.
I am looking at the championship table now.
We've got a bloke in like his mid-20s as our CEO. The manager, right? So the manager, how about this? It's been reported. The manager doesn't make so he doesn't pick the team, but he also doesn't do the set pieces.
Right.
The set pieces manager decides the set pieces. So it's not like they're working together. What about this? What about that? It's like the set pieces manager does that.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you could be the manager of the team going, I don't think we should be doing that.
Can I just say at this stage, I think this whole episode is going to be the one where Paul tries to sell a story. Like if this was a Friends episode, it would be the one where Paul tried to tell his
story.
No.
Yes.
But yeah, that was you're not having a good season so far, no? Did you lose last night in the...
We got knocked out of whatever the
Carabao
Carabao.
Cup, yeah.
What's Carabao? What is Carabao? Is it chocolate bar? Carabao.
Caramac.
No, Carabao, that was the question.
Oh,
what is a tangerine?
I thought you said what's the chocolate bar? It's Caramac chocolate bar.
Okay. There's the train. You're on the train.
I'm on the train.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to Avanti.
So I get the train back. Lovely. Packed the night before. Went and had my breakfast. So I had that nice last breakfast. I had time to go to Lego to buy another gift for Iris to bring home. The morning was going well. 10:52 train. I'm going to get back at 6:30 and had planned to go out for dinner.
Oh, lovely.
Not via London. Great.
Perfect.
And then as we're approaching Wolverhampton, my where I was going to change, where I was going to get my connecting train, they have a screen in there with the sort of like the next departures from Wolverhampton. And I'm sort of looking for mine. And I notice it says New Street, but 15:15. Cancelled. And I'm like, well, mine's not going to New Street. I'm going to Winchester, so it can't be. New Street is near to Wolverhampton. Maybe that's a different train, but I couldn't see my train on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go on the app. Looking at the journey, no information available. So now I'm starting to panic. So we pull into Wolverhampton and I get off. I said, sorry, mate, is this the cancelled train? Is this the one to Winchester? He goes, yeah, that's cancelled. So I had to go in to London. Even though I paid £214.
And you love London.
Get a bus from Euston to Waterloo and then get the train. So what's annoying about this might not sound like that's that much of a problem, but the fact that I've got on the one that's going to Wolverhampton means that I'm going sort of west to sort of like go down.
Yes.
To Winchester. So I've gone out west. I've now had to go back east.
Yes.
To go back out west again. I've had to zigzag across the country.
Yeah. It's awful. It's depressing.
£214. Just cancelled.
Moan.
Like, what do you mean cancelled? You can't cancel it once I've left Edinburgh. Do you know what I mean? We haven't arranged to meet for a coffee and you're a bit tired. I want to get home, you fuckheads. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh,
we've cancelled that one. Oh, that's fine, mate. Yeah, no worries.
That's what they do.
What am I
now.
supposed to do?
It's just a lottery. There's the train. Buy this. It might happen.
I was in such a good mood as well.
That's nice.
Oh.
Well, it was nice, yeah, until fucking the trains ruined it.
What did you make of London when you were coming back?
Shit. I love London. Let's not get tied up in knots here. I absolutely love
So
London.
what time did you get home?
What I don't like is being there.
what time did you get home?
The kind of like the practicalities of London.
Yes.
Just so busy and everyone's looking at their phone and just constantly having to get out of people's way and just...
It is annoying.
Oh,
I'd say everyone in London is miserable.
Yeah.
It's pretty. You look at everyone's faces; they are having a tough time.
It's a horrible place.
It's quite tough.
Yeah.
It's quite tough.
Yeah.
It's not a horrible place.
I'm coming round. I'm coming round to it.
Where would you move to if you didn't? If you,
I don't know.
Would you rather
don't
move
know.
to Oxford or Winchester if it was a gun to your head?
Only because of work, I would say Oxford, because it's just easier to easy to get to things
And
with
like a
gigs.
nicer place to live as well. Yeah.
You're from Winchester.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I am from Winchester.
What do you think of Ealing?
2 words, Sean. Not much. It's fine, isn't it? It's it's not far enough out. If you're going to move out, you might as well
just go.
Yeah,
you might as well just go.
so.
Do you know what I'm getting my head. What I would think I'd quite like is a proper village, a village.
I think.
A village. There's like nothing there.
No,
I don't think you'd like that.
No,
You don't think I'd like that?
no. I think you're
That's a
mad
big mistake.
if you think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've told me that the thing you like about London is it's all here, it's all happening.
Yeah.
But it's grand. It's grand. What I love about London is how grand it is. I love driving past like Battersea Power Station, and it's
Yeah,
grand.
that is-
and
that-
it's lit,
there's a lot of iconic. I mean, it's
yeah,
you know,
that.
It's cool.
A village.
Yeah.
You know, would you a nice village? Just
I
really
wouldn't
quiet.
be. I sort of almost do live in a village. Do you know? Like, so I think it would be less of a jump for me. You're going to go London village. That is like when I moved back to Winchester, having lived in London, it took a while to adjust.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah.
Well, it would be like I'd be in town on a Wednesday night. There's no one in town on Wednesday night.
Well, do you know what
Yeah.
drives me nuts?
You're like, there's no.
Things being shut just drives
Yeah,
me
yeah.
nuts. When I get obviously our
I'll
job,
tell you where you where you should move then. A village. Oh no, we shut at 3. What?
You'd hate it.
Old fucking village life, Sean. He'll be on the cover of Farmers Weekly. I moved to a village. How's it been? Fucking awful. You can't get anything. I went out to get a coffee. Someone laughed in my face.
oh mate, the coffee's like the aunt from London. You go to
Well, you say that though. A lot of like farm shops and stuff, you will get a good coffee.
Yeah, they're all right. Oxford's pretty good.
we went to Avondale. Arundel.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, absolutely
that's
beautiful.
lovely, Arundel.
Yeah, the coffee was shit.
The coffee in the place that you went to was shit.
All of the places
How many
that I
coffees?
went to.
How many coffees did
I
you
just
have?
kept on trying a new one because I was like, well, that was shit. I'll go to another one. Every time
didn't you go
they
to
gave it to you,
Starbucks?
you could sit. Huh?
Why didn't you go to Starbucks?
There's no Starbucks.
There's no Starbucks in Arundel.
No.
Bullshit.
Not in the little bit. Not by the castle.
No, Arundel is quite small.
Yeah, not by the
I
castle.
reckon there's a Starbucks in Arundel.
Oh, well, it's not like
Oh,
in the
right.
main little the villagey bit with the little shops.
right,
you know?
okay.
But like, it's all, they put the coffee down, and you could just you go. I hope, and then you look, and you could just see. You know where there's no crema.
Yes.
You just put it down, and you just want to.
I'm sorry, I've just said yes. I've just said yes to something. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's a crema?
Crema is, you know, when you get that froth on a black coffee. There's like a little cream that
Right.
sits at the top.
Right, okay. I didn't know that was called a crema.
Yeah,
And I would have probably been quite happy to live the rest of my life not knowing that.
but that's a sign of like you go. That's a good coffee. Look at the crema on.
Do you know what a sign of
That's
a good
right, it is. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
the sign of
Thank
a
you.
good coffee for me is it either tastes nice or it doesn't.
Yeah, but it will taste nice if there's
Yeah.
crema, and it probably won't if there's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Right.
So they put it down. You go, oh, fucking hell! I just want a crema, but then you're like that guy from the city. You can't exactly. You can't go. Excuse me. Sorry.
I'll tell you what
there's
I
no
watch
crema.
probably about every 5 years. City Slickers. Have you seen that film?
Brilliant.
So good.
Do you know? You don't know.
No?
They're making number 3.
Are they?
Yeah.
With
Yeah. Crystal Emilio Estevez.
right.
It's happening.
Okay. Great.
There isn't a Starbucks in Arundel. Sorry,
Okay.
as you were, but that just.
I was calling it Arundale from Frozen.
My wife used to
haven't
call it a rundle.
Arundel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Village life.
But I tell you what, you know, they sort of talk about like, oh, we're short of like staff on the train. You know, we're short staff. Never short of people checking your tickets, are they? Have you noticed that? That's the one job they do seem to be able to fill quite easily.
Do you
Good
think?
point.
Yeah. No fucking shortage of those. People checking tickets on a train they haven't got a driver for. Fucking arseholes. Oh, mate, can I see your ticket? Yeah, when you get a driver, you can see what you want, you fucking egg. I've got it in my Apple Wallet, which is attached to my phone, because everything's in one place.
Do you know how much tube drivers are always striking?
Right.
Oh, fucking here we go. Oh, fucking, I can't believe they're strike. How much they earn a year? God, what now? They're earning too much, are they, the tube drivers?
Yes, exactly that. Do you know how much they earn?
80 grand a year.
I mean, it's not quite that much, but like 70k a year.
After tax.
I mean, that wasn't a bad guess.
After tax.
I'm saying it's a good guess.
After tax.
Nobody calculates anything after tax. No, not after tax.
After tax, like, that gets knocked
I don't
down.
think anyone's earning 70 grand after tax, are they? I think they've managed to figure a way out so that, like, it doesn't matter what you're earning after tax. No one's earning more than 70 grand.
70k a year, though. That's a decent salary to drive a fucking train. Like,
what? Why do you do that then?
I've thought about it. I did. I thought
that bit where you're standing at the platform and the tube goes on, you go, was that Mikey? Was that Mikey? I wondered why Central Line tube was on the Bakerloo line.
You get, if you're a Eurostar driver, I think you get like 90k a year.
I don't believe that. I just don't
I'll
believe
prove
that.
it to you with the internet.
After tax?
No, because nobody calculates a salary after tax.
Right, so if you okay, so
if they did, they'd be depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
If you earn £90,000 in the UK, how much are you taking home after tax?
£15,000. Thank you very much.
Let's have a look here.
Yeah, it's up to 90 grand a year to be a Eurostar driver. Trainees get 64. That's still decent.
64 for training. We should all go on a training course.
We should be Eurostar drivers. What are they complaining about?
Oh, we could be the drivers of the train and drive to our gigs.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I think I could do both.
You probably could because you work in the evenings. You just in the day you drive trains. It's a really good salary.
I must admit, when I was first starting out, someone told me about a thing that you could do. That you could fight. You could say journeys that you were doing. And they would match you with someone that needed something taken from somewhere to somewhere.
I use it sometimes. Blah, blah car.
Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah, and I thought about doing that, and then I thought, I can't be
blah, blah car.
Okay. How much do you reckon of that £90,000 is going into your pocket after tax?
40 grand.
I'd go 50.
You're taking home £61,249. Not bad, is it?
Not bad at all.
Sit on a train.
I don't believe that.
Do you not?
Well, okay.
Fine. Okay. Shouldn't have said anything. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
It's fucking amazing to drive.
I'll tell you what.
Train.
Whatever it is, based on my experience on the way back from Edinburgh, it's too bloody much, mate. You know, and I'm all for. This is the thing. This is what my point is. I'm all for you. You get stuck in the middle. You go like, yes, all right. I appreciate that everyone should whatever, but I want to go home. You know, why am I the fucking victim of all of this? Stood on the bloody platform in Euston, surrounded by people going to the carnival. Yeah, just like, fucking hell, everyone's like, wee, bottles of rum, fucking whistles, horns. I'm like, I just want to go home and watch football.
What time did you get home?
I mean, it wasn't too bad in the end. It was about an hour and a half later than I should have been, but on top of what was already a 7.5 hour train journey.
And did you go out for dinner? Oh, that's tough. Did you go out for dinner?
No, I got a takeaway.
Yeah, that was always going to happen.
Yeah.
That was always going to happen.
What are you doing, Mikey? Filling in your application form for Euros. Can you do that in your own time, please, mate?
I was asking the internet why there is a shortage of train drivers in the UK.
Go on then.
And it is aging workforce. That doesn't make any sense. Just hire younger ones. The average age
young people, they probably don't. They want to be influencers.
It's because they don't know how much money they could be earning, though. If they knew, because you probably think train driver, oh, that's a bit shit money. If they knew they could be earning this much money, everyone would be a train driver.
Also, here's a thought as well. Have you ever been to Notting Hill Carnival?
Once.
Right. I mean, I used to go all the time when I was sort of probably 16 to 30, 16 to 20.
So 90s?
Yeah. And loved it, you know. How annoyed I get just walking around London at the moment because of the volume of human traffic and people on their phones. I just don't think I could cope with it now.
Hang on, Notting Hill Carnival?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Just the volume of
it's you're being on a packed tube like rush hour.
Yeah,
it's just that, but in the streets.
I know. Yeah,
it's absolutely.
We saw someone get stabbed there. Have I spoken about
You
this?
did, yeah.
I went to the shop the other night, on Monday night, so Carnival night.
Yeah.
Just about to walk into the
suppose
shop.
You're on the fringe of it.
And I heard it was pretty busy. It was like the kind of people that heading home and stuff. And I heard a young guy go, "See that guy there? He's part of the people that killed that bloke. Last year at Carnival, he killed him." And like, I turned round and I saw the guy they were pointing at, and they were just saying it's him. They killed him. He goes, "Yeah, they let him out after about 6 months. That's him." They're just pointing at a man that's murdered someone.
What did you say? I wasn't even at Carnival last year. Come to Tesco's. Do you mind?
But yeah. And I thought that's a weird thing to be. That I'm living in my life. I'm just hearing someone say that's the bloke that killed someone, and that's like 3 minutes from my house. Was felt a bit strange. I have to say, I closed the front garden gate that night. I just didn't want people pissing. That's what everyone gets terrified of in Notting Hill, people pissing in their basements. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Have you been to Notting Hill Carnival?
No, it's not my thing.
No. Did you see the thing of what's the Chelsea football player?
Cole Palmer.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yes, his disguise.
Cole Palmer went in disguise to Notting Hill Carnival, just like with a kind of Rastafarian hat with fake dreads and sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah. God, it was so long ago that I used to go. It's like 30 years ago now.
What were you doing there? Like twerking?
No, but I mean, like, we'd go to different sound systems. There's like the Good Times sound system that Norman J used to do. Sancha Panza, so like DJ Sash used to play. I'm in sort of like reggae, so I used to there's a lot of reggae sound systems that I used to go to. Abba Shanti Eye, that was a good one. There was a few different places that I used to go to.
I've heard of Abba Shanti Eye.
And then would go to quite often go to parties afterwards and stuff. Like, yeah, it was good. It was a good time, but just like I just could not handle that many people now.
No, it's absolutely insane.
And I've realised doing Edinburgh just for a week, it's like, mate, I think I mentioned in the episode where we were talking about it before, there's a couple of times where I slept twice during the day. I'm just getting too old to be doing that. I mean, I can't believe how we used to do Edinburgh, which was up till 6 o'clock in the morning, and then
bad times, man.
Doing a show. I'm like, I'm going to have a nap. No hangover, just like I'm going to have a nap, otherwise I'm not going to make it till 10 o'clock today. I'm so tired.
I don't know where to begin when I reflect about what our, I don't know, generation, whatever you want to call it, how we behaved.
I also, yes, and I know we were sort of talking about this when I first turned up today, but you just sort of realise stand-up comedy is hard. I think it's harder than I gave it credit for years. And I don't know why. I don't know whether I'm finding it harder now, but you go like, fucking hell, this is hard.
What's that quote? I can't remember the quote. You might know the quote. But it's about, or I can kind of explain what I mean, which is, the problem is, when you start with the naivety you have and you don't know anything.
Yeah, full of piss and vinegar.
You're unaware of like almost what is good and what isn't. You're just doing what you feel is right. And as you go on longer, your palate becomes more discernible for yourself. You question like everything. There's so much more to consider. I don't just go. I tell you what I don't do. I probably haven't done it in years. Is just go up and try that thing, because I've already got like 7 reasons before I say it of why it's a bad idea. But when I was younger, I was much braver. But I wasn't braver because I knew I was braver. I was naive.
But here's an interesting.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I feel that in age. That's what I felt. Is I'm so much more. I've considered way too much before I get on, which has its benefits. By the way, of course, that has its benefits, but it means there's so much doubt.
But here's an interesting thing, because as well, being at the Edinburgh Festival and hearing sort of like overhearing conversations and stuff, you go like, they're just going to the fringe. Comedy doesn't mean anywhere near as much as it means to the people that do it, right? But then they instinctively know what's good and what works, and you sort of go like, I don't know sometimes.
100%.
Do you know? See, we know the sort of tricks and what people do and sort of all of that, like, but you forget it. And then
Always
you
forget.
learn it, you sort of go, oh yes, if I say that bit there and that bit there, and there's a rhythm, and
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
stuff that always gets a laugh. And I'm sure, you know, you'll have had stuff, I've had stuff in bits where you go like, I never gets a laugh. Why am I still saying that? But why doesn't that get a laugh? And
Yeah,
why,
yeah,
why are they? Why every audience agrees that's not? Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
how
yeah,
do
yeah.
they know if they don't know the mechanics of stand-up comedy? What makes them all know when a bit is good or what?
Yes,
It's
yeah.
fucking- It's mad.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
kind of.
So it's like, you know, you'll have bits that get a big laugh, and it's sort of, some of it is rhythm and some of it is structure and some of it is surprise and some of
Yeah.
it is whatever, but sometimes it's not that. And you go like, I don't know. I don't really know what my point is, but it's just.
But also-
I think my point is, stand-up comedy is very, very hard.
But also, what I think happens with age, because for me, I'm talking about the process of aging alongside it. So I started when I did one gig when I was 20, and here I am at 39, and I'm still doing it. And what you find is what's also hard about it is like. People are, this blows my, this has got weirder as I've gotten older, whereas it should get more normal because I've been going longer, but it's getting weirder. It's like, people are watching me. This is really weird. I'm becoming conscious, more conscious of how strange the thing I do is. But I thought I was going to be less conscious.
Yeah,
Well, I think
is
that's
weird.
the other thing about Edinburgh Festival, isn't it? Where you sort of, you know, and I was talking, I don't know if I was saying this on when we were recording or off it, but you go, I'm walking to a room where I'm going to be stood up with a microphone, and as we speak, other people are also travelling to that room. What is this?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
No.
that becomes stranger as opposed to more normal. I find. But the flip side to this is, because it's sounding negative, is I think, and I think you have this as well.
Don't get me wrong, I love it, and
But I think you love it. I think you love it more. I love it more. I love it more because I do value it more, because I feel I feel it's stranger than I ever thought it was. We're older. I value people coming out more. The fact that you've left the house, I value it all more.
I value it more because I've had to leave the house.
Exactly.
I've come out for this.
For you.
What I also think, and you know, this is just fresh thoughts from Edinburgh, is production is very helpful, and context, and so, you know, to be now we've got blah blah blah, bam, better music, some lights, whoa, and it's sort of all of a sudden that's doing some of the work. Whereas coming out from a cupboard, you know, it's like, hello, thanks for coming, everyone. You're like, oh, fucking hell, man. You know, you really, I'll tell you what Edinburgh does, as well as making you a much better comic and giving you the time to think through stuff, and it's great. And I, you know, as much as I've hated going there sometimes.
But you've been going there for months. It's mental.
There's no substitute for it in terms of, you know, I feel like I've reconnected with something while I was up there, and it does get that muscle kind of working again and stuff. But it also makes you really appreciate the circuit gigs. You go like, what? I'm going to be at a club. Someone's going to go out and talk to them and tell them who's coming up and get them to clap. You know, rather than sort of like I had. So my lights would. You know, go to blackout, and then there was a bit of music that started, and some nights you'd hear a woo, and then other nights you'd hear nothing. And you go like, straight away,
it's so horrible.
I know what I'm walking into here.
Did I tell you about that Edinburgh?
And I should also shout out, I haven't got my phone, I believe it was Lauren that I spoke to, who is a Patreon.
Oh, amazing.
I said I mentioned, who was lovely, and thank you very much for coming. And yeah.
Shout out. The thing you're talking about no music, there was one night, the last time I did it, and the lights went down and there was nothing. And then I went, please welcome Seann Walsh. And there was basically nothing.
Yeah.
I thought, is the microphone not working? And I walked out, and it was. They just weren't really going for it. And I got to the stage, and I thought, no, don't throw this in. Don't throw the towel yet. And I did again. Showbiz trick, everyone. My hands in the air, which I don't really like doing, but put your hands in the air, put your hands in the air, and that'll get them to like, yeah, go loud. No, like nothing. Didn't do anything. And all the adrenaline from my body and everything that was right towards the end of the fringe just left my body, and I couldn't do it. And it was the worst show of the run. Like that, they just didn't. When you're tired, you need it's a strange thing of, I need you to help me to serve you, and they were like not having it. And
Is this the one where you said you laid down for half the gig?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was the one. Do you remember that? I told you that. I then sulked and did half the show on the floor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Probably don't do that. Any beginners to stand up listening, don't lie down and do the show lying down, and then get up and do it facing the wall. Should we go to Patreon?
Let's do it on Patreon.
So we're going to head over to Patreon now. If you're not an Unhappy Monday, go and become one at patreon.com/WUYN, or you can tap the link in the description. That's Paul talking to his mum because he's going to be late to pick up his daughter. And what's good? I'll tell you what we're going to do to Patreon, so you can come over and hear this, is Mikey's going to tell us, we didn't know this, about when he was a film extra. Is that right?
That's correct.
That's
yes.
absolutely bonkers. So sign over to patreon.com/WUYN to hear about when Mikey was a fucking film extra. I mean, how did we not know this? Let's find out.